adults. We have free will. We can do what we want to do. However, it's kids out here. Like, put y'all butts up. We don't want to see y'all butts. Say the butts for the club. This is a family event. Let's keep it family, kid friendly. Put y'all butts up. That's it. Y'all look cute otherwise, though.
I'm outside at the rodeo, and a new ick has been unlocked. When you see a girl with like shorts on or a skirt, and the bottom of her ass cheeks are hanging out of the skirt or shorts, that shit is an ick. Why do you need attention that bad?
Maybe I'm more conservative than I thought I was, because the videos and pictures I've seen from the rodeo this year of people using ass cheeks as an accessory have appalled and disgusted me. And I love ass as an accessory. I went to the Cardi B concert last week, so much ass shaking, there was an ass quake. And I keep seeing people comment saying, well, children go to Mardi Gras and they're just fine. Yeah, because when you go to Mardi Gras, you expect to see ass cheeks. I'm going to a Cardi B concert, I expect to see ass cheeks. I'm going to a Mardi Gras parade, I expect to see ass cheeks. I'm going to an event that is founded and exists to fund children's education. I shouldn't see your ass cheeks. Act like you've been here before. Have some decorum and put on some damn clothes.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, right? I thought that we were all smart enough to put that together and to know that.
I'm trying to understand, what the fuck is the problem, bro? People going out there for fun and hanging out. You know, this lady is obviously, you know, listen, bro, if I'm finna pay to go somewhere, bro, I'm finna wear whatever the fuck I feel like. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I do get it that it's, you know, it's a family event, this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, bro, you can't control people, what they do with their time, with their wardrobe, with their money. It is what it is, bro. So I really don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? People pay to be places, and people want to control how they dress and shit like that. It is what it is, bro. It's the world we live in, and people do have that freedom, and you gotta basically let them have that freedom. All this other extra shit that y'all trying to add into the mix and try to make it seem like all this other extra shit, I think that's just people out here just trying to have a voice, but you can't control people wear it, man.
If you go to Mardi Gras, it's a strong possibility that you're going to see people shaking their chests for 5-cent beads. Like, we know that already. So chances are, if I see you bringing your children to Mardi Gras, the thing that I'm going to ask you is, hey, wait a minute, why are you at Mardi Gras with them little kids? Don't you know that they shouldn't be in this type of environment? This is going to be bad for them. And conversely, if you are going to a family-friendly event like the rodeo in Houston, then you usually want to try to make sure that you are not looking as promiscuous as possible. And it's not even like, oh, she not bad or something like that. That's not it. Some of y'all do look bad. But the other part of it is just like, I think that people are realizing that, especially in an age where you can see everything online and there's no mystery to anybody anymore. I think that people are starting to figure it out, and they saying stuff like, is that necessary right now? You know, like, what type of attention seeker must you be to get to the point to where you're going to a family-friendly event with your ass out? And that's the part that people are looking at it and they saying, I'm not really so sure that I want to get to that point, or I'm not really so sure that this makes sense or that makes sense.
Man, you can't tell people how to be comfortable, bro. That's just what it is, bro. You can't tell people how to be comfortable. You can't tell people how to live. You can't tell people when and where they could be, who they want to be. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I do understand if it's like a whole bunch of, like, you know, sexual stuff happening in front of kids, you know what I'm saying? Or cursing and, you know, just violent behavior and shit like that. But how people dress, I don't really get it. Like, they just comfortable. They just comfortable. I wouldn't give a damn if you go to the beach with a suit on. If you're comfortable, bro, I mean, you pay to be here, bro. Just don't pay attention. Don't look at me. You know, that's I don't know.
And it's just like, yo, you clout chasing.
Think.
You're really clout chasing. You want so much attention.
You're not clout chasing.
That you're not even going to do nothing with. And then you're going to sit there and pretend like, oh my God, these guys are narcissists because, my boyfriend, he's objectifying me. He's only looking at me for my body. Well, that's what you led with. It's like a man that leads with his money in order to get a girl. If you don't lead with your money and she genuinely likes you.
Watch what alcohol does to stuck poop.
See this sharp turn right here? The Cleveland Clinic calls it the splenic flexure. I call it the poop trap.
That is different than you having money and then you just authentically together for the right reasons. But if you're leading with the money, how do you expect for her to see you if that's the first thing that she got an impression of? You want her to get to know you after the money? No, that's not how life works. And similarly, when it comes to women objectifying themselves, you can't lead with your ass out and your titties out, and you practically getting arrested for indecent exposure, and then try to figure out why people are objectifying you. Oh no, my body, my choice. Oh no, you can't sit there and talk to me. Why are you looking at me like meat on a bone? It's so ignorant and it's stupid. It's like nobody has any home training, and the reason why it's not shame is because everybody is embracing it in a negative way. And so when you embrace the worst of us, and now that I actually seen the pictures, of course it is overwhelmingly black culture, but it's not just black.
I hate it when this nigga say shit like that, bro. You go to hillbilly events and it be the same shit. Booty shorts and cowboy boots and cowboy hats. They might have less booty, but it is what it is, the same shit. Don't say that.
Is white girls, Latinos. I haven't seen any Asians, but I've seen it from multiple different cultures, even though the majority of the ratchetness, I've seen it from black girls and black culture, right? And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, why do y'all all have to be the bottom of the totem pole? Why do you have to reduce yourself to a piece of nothing in the eyes of the people that only look at you as a piece of nothing, and then you expect for them to actually care about?
Now, let me be clear on something. If it was my kids, hell no, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But those are my kids. If it was my family, no, we ain't doing that. But if somebody else goes out and spend their money and go just like that, bro, you gotta let people live their life, man. Drop a comment down below, man. I really want to know what y'all think about this.
What you think, or maybe you don't. Maybe you're just looking to give chlamydia and herpes and all of this stuff to everybody, and it's not that big of a deal. I don't know.
Well, y'all asked and now y'all shall receive. Yes, the Houston Rodeo has put a dress code on entering into the rodeo and the carnival. They're now saying as of today, March 17th, 2026, you will no longer be allowed to enter the grounds of the carnival or the rodeo if you don't meet their dress code requirements. Now, hey, I'm just telling you what they saying.
I told my daughter as she was being raised that rules will be implemented as you show your inability to be a normal human being. Anton, what does that mean? That means that my daughter never had a bedtime unless she just demonstrated that she couldn't get to bed in a reasonable amount of time so that she can wake up for school in the morning. She made her own rules. Rules are implemented for people that can't follow human decency standards and have a basic moral compass. So now we got to give you some parameters for you to stay inside so that you'll understand that you're not supposed to look like trash when you come in here, because we got little kids running around actually wanting to enjoy the real rodeo.
Now, I know a lot of people, that was one of the complaints this year, that a lot of people were saying that the dress code was just outrageous. Women were coming in there half naked, showing off their cheeks and their
seen a lot of those same videos. Yep.
boobs. And I get it. It's a family event, and you still have to be mindful that children are walking around, and everybody don't want their children exposed to that. So I get that. Ladies, we're going to have to learn that we can dress sexy but still keep it cute and classy at the same time. We ain't got to go out there and show off our boobs and have our ass clapping when we walking. We don't, especially when you are in an environment where there are children around. Children. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Now y'all have to be mindful. Next year, when we out shopping for our rodeo gear, now you got to have a dress code in mind. Now you got to follow a dress code, because y'all just didn't know how to fucking act this year with letting everything hang loose. You ain't got to show everybody what your mama gave you. It don't have to be like that. Learn how to cover up and keep it cute and classy at the same time. So now that y'all done got these folks' attention, they listening. So I mean, what else y'all feel like need to change? Y'all said the dress code, they've changed the dress code. So we still have a week here in Houston for the Houston Rodeo and Carnival. Just know, as of today, if you planning on taking your family out to the carnival and to the rodeo, that there's a dress code that's being enforced, and they will not let you in unless you meet those requirements. Now, here's a clipping of the requirements. Y'all take a screenshot of this, send it to whoever you need to.
This is so stupid. For people to have to actually need rules for this basic requirement is insane. Shirt and shoes required. You know they still gonna try to get away with that, right? No obscene graphics or language, meaning that you gotta mind your tongue and don't put nothing crazy on your shirt. No overly revealing outfits. If they have to monitor it, and this is the one that they're gonna argue at the most, the women, oh my God, this don't even show nothing. My whole breast is covered up. No gang-related clothing or symbols. No face coverings with exceptions. Obviously, it may be some medical requirements or some exceptions on why somebody may need a mask, right? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, this is all very basic stuff that any normal human being should be able to abide by. And why is it so difficult? Why can't y'all figure out how to carry yourself in decency in public where children are around? You ain't even got to do it all the time. They just saying where the kids is going to be at. You ain't got to be that attention seeking, and people that's at that attention seeking, I'm going to tell y'all honestly, it may be nice to give a glance to, but you don't want that. You don't want that. That thing, whatever that thing that's up under that thing is, it's going to ruin your life. And if your girl, let me say this, if your girl is dressing wild for the Houston Rodeo, that's not your girl. She everybody girl, bro. Let me know what y'all thinking inside of the
I don't really understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, comment below, let me know, bro. I think that if you pay for something that you could dress how the hell you want to dress. Obviously, there wasn't no pictures or anything like that on this video, so I don't really know what I'm judging. Now, girls coming out their nipples out, okay, yeah, that's just inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Black women are naturally curvy women, bro, so anything that they do is going to look a little too much, even if they're wearing nurse scrubs. If they're curvy, they got hips, they got dips, and they got all that good shit. It's always going to be an issue, bro. They could be wearing knee knockers, and it's going to be an issue. You know, violence, I don't condone gang-related activity. I don't condone, cursing around children. I don't condone drinking or being under the influence of drugs. I don't condone around children. But somebody just dressing, they just, they getting a little sexy out there. That's probably their first time being able to really hang out. Probably got kids, probably got bills. This probably was the only thing they could do they could afford this year. Let them do it. As long as they're not ratchet or being in anybody's section or talking to somebody's husband or just being rude, then let them do it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Until next time.